card. Great. All right. And then I'm going to pin this one. And super. And hopefully it'll steady itself out. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Well, so for those of you who I haven't met, I'm Melissa Thomas. Welcome to class. I'm so excited that Sarah has such a great crew of Stampy friends that want to make stuff. And so, yeah, so these monthly classes, normally I do them on the fourth Sunday of the month. I know that interferes with a couple of you and your schedules. And so we might have to figure out a different date and time that works better for everybody. And I'm definitely open to that if you guys want to keep doing this. If you don't, and you're like, hey, that was cool, thanks. That's fine too. But yeah, I'm really excited and I'm glad you joined this month. So this month we're making something, that area between like the holidays and the new spring catalog is kind of dicey, right? Like it's always like, all right, well, we're not quite into like flowers and love and Valentine's and whatever, but we're done with Christmas. Although I am doing Christmas again tomorrow with my in-laws, but for the most part, we're done with Christmas. So what we're going to make is, and I'll kind of show you, and I sent you guys the PDF, so you have that. And we're making a little folder that has some note cards in it, some thank you notes. So you could give this whole thing as a gift. Sometimes it's nice, someone gets you a really nice gift and you want to give like a thank you gift back or something. So I think this is a really sweet like gift that you can give. It would also be really great. And the one I'm going to kind of demo here, this is some old like quote unquote baby paper we had, but this would be a really cute gift for like a new mom who wants to send a lot of thank you cards. You could pack, a bunch of thank you cards in here. And I think that would be really sweet too. So anybody, a new bride, someone who needs some thank you cards, I think this is a really nice, nice gift. So, and it's really easy to make. And the folder itself doesn't take any adhesive, which is nice, considering that I'm running out of adhesive. No kidding. And then it holds, I think it can hold 6 note cards and envelopes, 3 on each side. I did 4. I think 4, these have a lot of dimension to them, but if you had sort of flatter note cards, like less dimensional ones, I think you could definitely fit 6 in here. And so these are the 2 designs we'll do. So we'll do one with this really pretty big snowflake in purple, because why not? And then we'll do this other one that has sort of the blues and sort of the more, but the thank you so much is what got me super excited. And then in the coldest moments of the year, my heart is warm because you're near. I think that's a really sweet sentiment too. And these both go beyond, the Christmas holiday. So I was really excited. So I'm going to unfold this one to show you how it goes together. And I'll do that probably often just to show you. You see that these are the longer edges, right? So these long ledges are here and the short ones are here. And when it unfolds, literally, this just pops out of this and this, okay? And then on this, which I think I can definitely do, I can't do this side because I've got something glued down, but you'll see, right? It's just one sheet of paper that's been folded quite funnily. So if you have your DSP and you have a way to score a sheet, right, you're going to make 2-inch margins. So you're going to do 2 inches on one side, and then you're going to do 2 inches on the other. So 2 and 10. And then it's 6 in the middle. So 2, 6, and 10, right? And that's what will give us sort of our, our 2 side panels, our middle, and our other side panel. So then we'll rotate it and we'll score it at 2.5 and 8.25. So I'll come in here, we'll score at 2.5 and 8 1/4. Okay. And then that's it for scoring. There's no cutting. There's no gluing. It's like magic. I love it. All right. So I'm going to take that out because I don't need that. So you're just going to, hand fold these. And it doesn't really matter in the beginning which way you fold them, because you're going to kind of play around to see which side you want on the outside, like bigger. Like, do I want it like this with like a lot of polka dots and a little bit of this? Or do I like it better, the other way? So we're going to do the same thing with your snowflake piece. It's just that your snowflake piece, I actually already pre-scored for you, or else there's no way I could fit it in your envelope. So on this one, I actually prefer to have the little polka dots here. That does mean there's going to be probably a lot more polka dots, but yeah, maybe I don't like that as much. We'll go with this. Okay. All right. So we've got it basically like a book, right? We've got these two little outside flaps. If you were going to look at it this way, right? It's got, valley, mountain, valley, right? I like to think of it as a little book with flaps, right? So that's cute. And then this piece will come up and this piece will come down, except we need the corners. We need those corners to keep those pieces in. So all you're going to do is fold back the corners, and you can do this whatever way is easiest for you. If you need to take the whole thing apart to do this, like if you're like, nope, I've really got to have it like this, and I need, I just think it's easier to see what you're working on. If you've already decided, like, yeah, this is how I want this to go. So now I know that this needs to come in, and you're literally just going to go point and out. And then you're going to go, just make sure you got a nice point there, right? Point and out. And then on this one, just a nice point and out. And then the little guy tucks in the big guy. And then I feel like once you've got it all down exactly the way you want it, then you could come in, with a bone folder and really, make those nice firm lines that you would want. And now my folder sits nice and flat. All right. So what part are we doing? Okay. Doing good. We haven't like ripped our paper in half or done anything crazy. So I was trying to teach this last month to, gosh, I want to say like 20 people in person and 10 people on Zoom or something, or maybe it was like 15 and 15 or something. Oh my, like simultaneously. That was, that was just one of those like, well, that was a great idea in theory, but in practicality, that did not go well. So much easier just to teach it virtually. So, oh, I think you're muted, Julie, but I saw your lips moving.
I'm totally lost.
And
so
that is,
I'm one of your unfortunate.
That's a-okay. Don't worry. So it's okay. So I'm going to unfold it. This is the beauty. There's no glue. So I can literally unfold this thing.
Not at all.
Well, so it does. Yeah. You've got it.
Okay. Like this.
Yeah. You've got it. Yeah. Okay. So you just need to figure out, like, fold one back. So, or in, I guess, fold the two skinny 2-inch sides, fold those in. Just pick a skull Fold those two little guys in. Yep. And then we're going to flip the whole thing over. Boop. And now you flipped over. So now we're going to fold this one in. Up.
Really short and mine looks really tall. So
You've got one tall one and one short one.
Okay, it's this one. Okay.
Yeah. And then all you're going to do is just kind of tuck those corners in, right? So all I did was like, you know, here's the corner, right? And I just tucked them in, right? So tuck in your four corners.
Okay. Okay.
And then we're going to tuck the little guy into the big guy. So I'm just going to go boop and
Okay. I'm now one of your.
ta-da! You got it?
Yep.
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
Can you do the little guy into the big guy part again?
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Hey, and I'm happy to do it. We will do it over and over again. There's not that many of us. We're going to do it until everybody gets it. So, all right. So I'm going to back it up. And that's why we do it with this practice piece of paper first. So I've got my two skinny sides, right? I'm going to put those in. And then I'm going to turn my guy over. And then I've got my big flap that's going to come up and my little flap that's going to come down. And then I'm going to tuck my four corners. So I'm just going to tuck them and tuck them, tuck them and tuck them, right? So flip, I've tucked my four corners. And now I'm just going to stick the little guy inside the big guy. So I'm just literally going to like stick that in there and stick that in there. And so you end up with like these little V's, basically these little cutaway pockets. Did that work, Molly? Was that better?
No, I am backwards or something.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. So hold yours up. I see it. Hold it up for a second. Okay. So it looks like when you made your corners, let me do this. Let me unpin myself. Oh my God. How do I unpin myself? That's exciting. Remove pin. Oh, they moved this. Okay. All right. And let me pin you. Okay. So Molly, let me see. Okay, good. So when you made your big corners, you made them too big. So undo them, undo your corners. Hey, Jan, welcome. We're working with a scrap piece of paper. Okay, so see how you've got like a weird like lip here, like you've got like a line, right?
Yeah.
So what I did when I tucked them, I literally just went like to this corner all the way to the, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yep. There we go. And what that does is that'll extend your long piece out long enough that your little guy can actually tuck in there. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey.
Like that?
Yes. Much better. Yeah.
Okay.
And then your little guy, he looks a little short, but he should be able to tuck in to that. And on the one that I did, you've got it's scored, accurately. So hopefully on the next one,
okay.
A little better.
Yeah, I had to go back and make more scores, but okay. I see now. It's a folder at least, just not the right dimensions.
Yeah. Good. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get our packet out that I sent you, because I think everybody's better than we were. So, and I'll go ahead and I'm gonna put this guy. Let me get this fold it back into shape, because it's nice to have like the sample you know, in front of you, but also have the piece. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this pen and I'm going to, oh, this is fascinating. And then I'm gonna pin this. That's weird. Zoom, I swear, every week there's a new option and a new button, or they move the button, or they, yeah. So anyway, okay. So in your package, you have got some really pretty snowflakes. You've got two big ones. These are for the note cards. And then you've got this one. So on my original, I had kind of this littler one and it just felt a little chintzy. So I went one size larger. He's also a little like, I don't know, delicate. And I just felt like it was too delicate on the outside of this. So I went one size larger. So this guy's for the outside. So you've got your balmy blue glimmer paper, which they are keeping around, thank goodness. You've got your DSP, you've got your note card envelopes, you've got your note cards, which were very hard to source. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Whisper White is going away. And so the note cards went on back order and then unorderable. You've got a nested piece. This is for the outside. So we'll kind of put these two guys together. That's for the outside. You've got some white circles. Those are going to go with these guys. You've got some Whisper White and some Highland Heather pieces. And then you've got some Night of Navy and some pretty some more snowflake paper. So this is for all the note cards. This is for all the inside stuff. We're going to work on the folder first, and then we'll do the note cards. Note cards are the easiest part, honestly. The folder is the mind thing. They've said that by challenging your mind, it keeps you young. I'm gonna go with that. So everybody got a different piece of DSP. So you can kind of look and see, you know, which side you want to have out or in. And again, so just these 2-inch flaps, you're going to make sure to fold those, you know, one way or the other. And then, you know, you can kind of like go, oh yes, that's very pretty. I like that. Or nah, I don't like it. And I want to, you know, go the other way. I don't know which way I'm going to go. So just score all your score lines. And I would say don't use your bone folder yet until you know that you have it exactly the way you want it, you know, because you don't want to bone fold it and then be like, oh, that stinks. I don't like that, you know. And I mean, our DSP is sturdy, but it can break. Like, I've definitely gone heavy handed with some scoring before and had it rip through. All right, so I think I know which way I want mine. So let's get ourselves to kind of the book shape, right? So where we're going to open our book. So we've got our 2-inch flaps on either side, right? And we know we can open our snowflake book. And sadly, Julie's package will not be there until 5,000 years from now, or Wednesday, I think is what it said.
I think I'll just watch the recording from here.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah, it's been so much fun. Thank you for having me.
You're so welcome. And I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Like, it's so weird that everybody else in California got theirs. And I knew I was definitely pushing the boundaries of time, which is why I paid to do priority shipping. I'll send you your, now that we've got your email address, I'll send you your tracking number. It says it's going to be there on Wednesday, which seems crazy to me. And so, but I'll send it to you so that you can track it too. So
thank you, Melissa.
no problem.
Everyone.
Bye, Julie.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Bye.
I was very sad that Julie's package didn't get to her and everybody else's did get to her. So, okay. So we've got our book shape, right? And so we're going to open the book shape. and we're going to fold up our big piece. And so when we fold these corners in, all we're doing is just going from the corner. We're just trying to basically create a tuck area. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be, you know, this corner. I'm going to hold this really close to the camera, you know, this corner right out. So just make sure that that has a nice corner on it. I did a lot of origami as a kid, so like this paper folding thing, I'm down with it. So others do not love this as much as I do. This is nice because I've got good contrast on this paper, so you can see it really well. So, all right, and I'm going to do the same thing on this corner. So I've got my two corners done, my bottom flaps. And then I'm going to flip my little flap over. And I'm going to do the same thing on these corners. So I'm just going to come in and I just kind of tuck it under. And tuck it under. And that was not tucked under well, so I'm going to try again. Awesome. All right, so we've got tucked under, and now we're just going to stick this in here, and we're going to stick this in here. Did it go better the second time, Molly?
It kind of looks like a folder, but I think don't wait up for me. I'm slow.
You got it though.
Yeah, oh, good.
Yeah, that's it. And then just turn it so that the big flaps are down.
Okay.
Yeah, because the reason is because the big flaps are what hold the cards in, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's why we have the big flaps down. So awesome. Great job. Okay. How's everybody else doing? Jan, how are you doing?
I'm there.
You're there. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. So now we're just going to get our bone folder. Now that we, you know, if you got it. Lynn, how are you doing? Lynn's observing.
Yeah, I gave up. I did have my practice sheet.
Yeah.
I have it wrecked. I mean, I've folded it so many times it's wrecked. So I'm going to have to do another practice sheet.
That's okay. And the good news is you live close, so I can always come by for a one-on-one tutorial. So
in your spare time.
Hey, I took the entire week off. So
oh well.
I got tons of
God
spare
forbid
time.
you do something for yourself during that time.
Oh, I'm crafting, just crafting. That's all I'm doing. So well, there's not much else to do, right?
I think I made one of these years ago.
Yeah.
And
once you get it and you know, like once you get it. And then you're like, oh yeah, you know, I understand. And I think once you have a good one in your hand, like I always keep a spare one in my little like paper area that like I haven't given away, because then I can go back and like unfold it again and remeasure it and go, oh yes, that's how it all goes together. I remember. So good. Priscilla, how you doing? You good?
Yeah. Good.
Awesome. Aces. Well done. All right. Sarah, you good?
Yep, I'm good.
Awesome. Oh, and Sarah, I sent Sarah something special. Oh, that's nice, Priscilla. Sarah, you want to show them what I sent you for bringing extra people to class?
Yes, thank you so much. I got a whole set of the new ombre DSP.
Oh.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty. Thank you so much.
For Rainbow Sarah, it makes sense that she would get that.
This is perfect.
The rainbow ombre paper. Yeah, I've actually got a couple pieces out because I'm gonna mess with. I want to die cut some butterflies with it. I think it'll be really pretty. And so Rococo Rose, Blackberry Bliss. I think it's Rococo Rose, Granny Apple Green, and Bermuda Bay. So like two really like bright colors, and then I think kind of two more somber colors. But I think I'll get some pretty butterflies out of that. So okay, well, so you've got your folder. Yay! Congratulations, good job. So now if we've got that was the other thing. Priscilla had ordered the stamp set and it hadn't come in either. I mean, it's been atrocious. The mail has been atrocious. So this is the Snowflake Wishes stamp set. And I used it quite a bit this year. Because I liked there's a happy Hanukkah in here, which is nice. And so I did a nice Hanukkah card. The snowflakes are nice. They're easy to stamp. So we're going to use a couple pieces from in here. Maybe we'll make the outside part first. So we'll make the little outside piece first. So we're going to stamp on this. Our friendship is one of a kind, or whatever you have and whatever you're using. It's not rocket science.
What color ink are you using?
Well, so I did Misty Moonlight on this one because I didn't want to go too dark and I didn't want to go too light. I think it kind of depends on what you have, like what your paper is. There's so many different blues in here. This is Coastal Cabana. So then, if you've got Coastal Cabana and you've got that, I think I'll probably stick with Misty Moonlight. Just because I feel like it's not as dark as Night of Navy. It's a softer blue. But I think Night of Navy would be good. I think you could stamp in purple, like Gorgeous Grape would be really nice on the outside. If you had one that had like a lot of like purples in it, I think Gorgeous Grape would be pretty. I don't think it goes with this one. This one's more like Mint Macaron and Night of Navy. So I might do Night of Navy on this one. But this is really, this paper had so many different colors in it. It was kind of wild. Like I don't think I've seen this many blues and purples and greens all thrown together. Ooh, my Night of Navy is very juicy. Okay. Wow. I don't think I re-inked it, but it looks juicy. And then I would recommend stamping over on the left, just so you have room for your really large snowflake, or on the right, like whatever side, makes you happy. If you stamp on the right, then maybe your snowflake won't be as interfered by the tying and untying of the bow. So maybe I'll try stamping on the right this time. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Our friendship is one of a kind. I think that's really cute. And there might be a few extra pieces to pop out of your little snowflakes. I don't know. They come out really easily though. All right, and then I'm going to glue that guy down. I used a little bit of Tombow. So I think we can probably get like 3 of these little fronds down. How was everyone's Christmas? Was it good?
Yeah,
Quiet?
good.
Yeah. Relatively quiet, everybody.
Able to go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we just stayed here, so. So then what I did on the back, in order to create like a channel for the ribbon to go in, I just put the dimensionals on the top and the bottom. So it creates like a path for your ribbon to go in. And everybody got different ribbon because it was sort of like dealer's choice on this. And so if you don't like the ribbon you got, well, then use something else that you have. Some of the ribbons are easier to tie bows on. Some are, a little bit firmer. I think you could use any number of ribbons. I didn't cut ribbon for myself. I think I thought about using this one, which was that metallic ribbon. Oh yeah, Seaside Spray. I was going to see, that looks fine. There's so many blues in here that I really don't think you can go. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll put some dimensionals on the top and the bottom. Just create a little channel for this guy. And I think it's about 20 inches of ribbon. So if you're going to make more of these, you've got to have enough to tie a good bow. You don't want to, I think it's like 18 to 20 inches. So. Oh, my scissors disappeared. Oh, there they are. Last night we were in here crafting, watching Soul, the new Disney Plus movie. Disney. All my friends are like, oh, it was so amazing. I cried so much. I didn't. I don't know why. Like, I liked Inside Out. I liked Up. We ended up watching Burrow, which was like a 6-minute short film after it. And I was more touched by that than I was Soul. Yeah, Marion said the same thing. Like, I don't know.
I watched Soul last night also, and I loved it. I was one of the gushy criers. And we also watched Burrow, so we're on the same
That's funny.
Disney Plus wavelength.
Yeah, I don't. Well, maybe that's the standard thing. They're like, if you like this, you'll like this. I don't know. We watched Wonder Woman as a family the other day, and that was really great. And I know people were like disappointed. I wasn't that disappointed by it. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, Marion's giving film reviews from the other room. Marion said, I thought it was okay. Wonder Woman, the first one was better, but that was kind of hard to compete. I know, you didn't get to watch the other one. We'll let you watch it. All right. So you can do this any number of ways. You can just lay your ribbon down and then you can put this on here. You can, snake it through. Oh, hey, look at you, Sarah. You're done.
I love it.
So cute. Yeah, I like this. I like these little folders. They make really nice Mother's Day gifts and teacher gifts. And I don't know. People are always amazed. And I don't think I've done one in a class. Like, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, if I have, it's been many, many years since I've done it. So, but I don't think I did. Cool. All right. So now we've got that. So we could, tie a little bow or do whatever we want. We'll stick some cards in there too. Maybe not. We'll see.
Great for like a gift card and a card.
Yes. Yeah, actually, like those, that kind of those large style gift cards that you get. Like, I bet that would fit in there. I don't have one, but I bet that would fit.
I do a
Cute.
lot of origami, dollar bill.
Oh yeah.
That would look nice in there.
Yeah. Nice job, Priscilla. Nice job, Molly. Way to go, guys.
Yay!
Woot woot. And then you guys have a little baggie in yours that has some holiday rhinestones, some snowflake sequins, and some iridescent pearls. I didn't make myself a baggie. I don't know why. And then don't worry about like if your ribbon comes out, like you can just snake it back through. So, you know, you could glue it down if you really wanted to, but I just don't think it's necessary. Like, I think that's a bit much. So, and then, so I ended up using on this one, I'll show you. Oh, if I can get this bow to tie. On this one, I put a couple of the little snowflake sequins just because I thought they were really cute. So I put those on the outside. You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. But I sent them to you, so if you want to use them. And this is how many I'm down to. It's so sad. I've got like 3 of these and some white ones. It is weird they came in 2 different colors. The white were kind of like an iridescent white, kind of crazy. All right, so we made our folders. Good jobs. Way to go. All right, now we'll do a little bit of stamping. Get these little note cards made. Like, where did I put that? So our note cards definitely need to be bone folded. Like they have to be creased down. They have they're made of a really heavyweight paper, which is nice, but you definitely have to bone fold that. All right, so let's make the purple ones first. So we're going to I used Highland Heather. I used Gorgeous Grape on one of them, just a little too dark. This was the Gorgeous Grape, which is a really dark purple, and this is the Highland Heather, which is a little bit softer. I mean, it's not that, perceptive. I mean, you can definitely tell a difference. So you can see it on the sentiment for sure. I would not use Gorgeous Grape. I used Highland Heather on both of the snowflakes. I just think it looks nicer. So you're just going to stamp the sentiment on the note card itself, which I realize is a dangerous endeavor for many, but do your best.
Melissa, could I use Gorgeous Grape to stamp the snowflake?
Yeah, for sure. And I'll stamp one and show you so you can see like what it looks like, It'll just be,
I have the other one.
Yeah, it'll just be darker, but I can definitely show you. Oh, my Highland Heather is quite faded. Maybe I need to re-ink this bad boy. I might have used him a lot this year. So you're just going to stamp the sentiment, pretty near the bottom of the note card. And then we've got our little, and I put these dimensions in the, I put all the dimensions in the PDF. These are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then these are 3 by 3, which 3 by 3 is like the perfect square mat size for our note cards. So these guys, yeah, let me stamp one of those big snowflakes in Gorgeous Grape, and I'll stamp it in Highland Heather so you can see the difference. I'm really excited. This stamp set is coming back next year. They carried this over and I'm very glad.
Oh, yay.
I know.
Alyssa, how close would Lovely Lilac be to Highland Heather?
Very close.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. That's a nice soft purple. So
Okay. I'll use that instead.
yeah, I would use that. All right, so that's the Highland Heather. I'll hold these both up to the camera so you can see. I just think Gorgeous Grape, but it's a beautiful purple. It's much purpler, here. So there's the snowflakes, right? Like, it's just, this is definitely Gorgeous Grape, and that's definitely Highland Heather. Now, you could just stamp off with Gorgeous Grape, right? That would achieve probably the same look. Let's see. I've already done it once, so let's see. That is the beautiful thing about stamping off. Look at that. That is Gorgeous Grape stamped off, and that is Highland Heather. Huh. They look like Twinkies. So, yeah. But I do like the lighter purple. I don't know, the dark purple's too purple. I love Gorgeous Grape, but I think that's a lot. So, okay, let me close up my ink pads before I stick my hand in one, which I almost did. Coolio. Right. Yes, it's been a very nice couple of days off so far. I've been really jazzed. I'm like, I have the whole week off. Like, what craziness is that? People are like, you should rest. I'm like, I'm gonna craft, people. I'm gonna craft. Like, that is resting.
Yeah. I can sleep at work.
I wish I could sleep at work, but I don't sleep as much nowadays. Like, that definitely.
The older I get, the less and less I need.
Yeah, I definitely know why, quote unquote old people don't sleep as much, because I'm now them, and I get it. So it's crazy. All right, so I did pop this up on dimensionals because I feel like it needed a little bit of something. All right, scissors, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Even if I have the cleanest desk in the world, I'm still going to lose my scissors.
I didn't get to use mine and I lost.
Alyssa, this is one of my thoughts for the day for Tuesday, December 15th.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Oh, hold on. I have to pen you. No, but I'm going to pen you. Hold on. Replace pen. The challenge of creativity is to have enough creativity to create time for creativity. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. You need to make that into a card or something. That would be amazing. That is my birthday card from you. Make that into a card and I am sold. People are always like, I don't understand. How do you have time to do all this stuff? I'm like, I don't know. Like, it just gets done. Like, like everything else in life, right? Like, I did apply for another job and I got an interview in January. So that's good. So maybe this job won't be as crazy as the one I've got. All right. Nice. And then I put one of these iridescent pearls in the middle. People are like, they're black pearls. I'm like, they're not black pearls. They're iridescent pearls. And when you put them with purple, they look really pretty. Ta-da. I think they look gorgeous. I feel like the minute you put them with purple, they like look more purple. Like they kind of take on the color of whatever they're near. So I need to put that up on dimensionals. Huh. Yes, Marianne was in here making the paper pumpkin from this month with the little bears on it. Oh, I should have shown you all the cards she made. It was so cute. Hey, Marianne, will you go get that card you made me? I don't know if she will. she made a little card. She's like, can we craft again tonight? She's like, I want to do it again. And I have some extra paper pumpkins that I've got like partials of, and I've just, had them up in the closet. And she's like, are those all empty boxes? And I was like, no, unfortunately, those are not. They have stuff in them. And she was like, I could make those. And I was like, yes, you can. So she has got 6 boxes to work on. So I'm like, have at it, kid.
I got lots and lots of compliments on my paper pumpkin cards.
There was the gingerbreads.
Yes.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
And the,
You had the Christmas too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas card.
Those are beautiful. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these-
Those gingerbreads, I made this one into an ornament. I just added a little bit of ribbon to the top, this mint macaron, or no, just jade. And then I just did those little candy dots on the back. And so I made this into a little ornament. I thought it was so cute. I really love this. So cute. Really liked it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in this case, I did stamp the envelopes because you will kind of see a little bit of them in the little folder. And so it's kind of cute to have a little bit of a snowflake peeking out. So if you wanted to stamp some little tiny snowflakes in the set, it is, which set of snowflakes was it? Oh, it was this set. It's this like kind of like cluster of the cluster of snowflakes that I used. Because then you stamp like 33 snowflakes, but in one fail swoop, which is lovely. So, man, these have really gotten their use. All right. I think this stamp set's going to need a deep cleaning, a bath, maybe in some Joy, Dawn stamp, whatever. Haha. So cute. Nothing like a stamped envelope. All right, so we've got our purple guys made, which is awesome. So yay. Lots and lots of purple. I'll move that. And then just to like, if you guys have the dies or you don't, some of them are a little weird. So for instance, this one, I got really excited and then realized what it actually did. So it actually cuts a window out. So I thought that it would cut like a label with a bunch of little snowflakes on it, but it actually does the inverse of what you think it's going to do. It actually cuts a window out that you could then put like a window sheet behind, and you could make a little shaker card, or you could maybe stamp a sentiment, behind it. And you would have like a window with little snowflake pieces on the edges. It doesn't do exactly what you think it's going to do. The same with this one. So this is the largest snowflake in the die set, and it actually cuts out a window. So it does not cut a whole snowflake. So when you cut it, you have 5,000 little tiny pieces of a snowflake, but not the actual whole snowflake, which was depressing at first. But then I was like, oh, okay. So what I did is for my Hanukkah card, I ended up die cutting through and having the glimmer paper behind it so you could see the little sparkle through, right? This really like delicate, lacy kind of snowflake. And it was beautiful. So it's meant to be, it's meant to be delicate, right? In that way. And it's meant to, you kind of cut through and then you can see whatever's behind it. So it's just, they don't all do what you think they're going to do. FYI, this cuts a standard, these are standard snowflakes. This is a funny little snowflake that matches one of the ones in the set that I don't know, doesn't really look like a snowflake to me. I mean, it is a snowflake, but it's a very like simplistic snowflake. It looks like little dog bones put together. And then these two cut out the stamped images of snowflakes. So anyway, just as a warning, if you get this die set, not everything works as it appears. So and I definitely had a lot of little tiny pieces. I cut it out of glimmer paper. And so I just had like 5,000 tiny shards of glimmer paper. And I was like, oh, okay. And I don't have the patience to like put that back together or try to glue it, or like that's not going to happen. Like that immediately just went into the trash. Unfortunately.
Put all those little pieces in the card that you're sending to somebody that hates to get that kind of stuff. So much snow.
Naughty, naughty Lynn.
That would be me. So please don't do that. Please don't do that. That would not be the birthday gift I've been wishing for. So, oh my gosh. I actually did that to a friend though for her birthday. I stuck a whole bunch of stuff in there, but I did write on the envelope, warning, small pieces inside, open, like I tried to warn her before I sent it, and she opened it and lost her mind. She's funny. So her boyfriend, she was divorced and now she's dating somebody and he has kids and she's never had like kids around on Christmas. And so she messaged the other day. She goes, oh my God, I'm exhausted. She's like, they were up so early and they've had so much energy and they wanted to stay late up on Christmas Eve. And she's like, I am worn out. I was like, yeah, welcome to the kid life. It's like, that is a whole different kind of Christmas, So, oh, it was so funny. Okay, well, I will pause this regularly scheduled. I will show you my fun January customer gift. So anybody who orders on the next hostess code I post. So I've got one open right now through like tomorrow, and that hostess code was either for this class or for a try it class, which will have like a bunch of different projects with DSP. But then my January thank you gift will be a very fun calendar. So a little desk calendar, and it features the new paper whose name I cannot remember, but and this has this gold acetate that goes on top of it. So it's very pretty.
Pretty.
And I'm very hopeful that 2021 will be amazing. It better be. So what I'm going to do is for people who order on the next hostess code, they'll get 2 of these projects. And so I'll have all the pieces in there and then they can put them together. They're not hard to put together. So it's a card that just has a little support beam in the bottom. And then when you glue down the acetate, you just glue it behind the calendar so that you can't see it. Because obviously if you try to put like snail or something back there, and then these are those fun foam, that dimensional stuff that we can cut out and that just gets glued on. So come on, 2021, make it happen. So yes, so little sneak peek. I'm excited. Those were fun to put together. Okay, now thank you so much. Although we don't get snow, but whatever. Wishful thinking, right? So you can decide, like everybody got different paper. Actually, I think all of you got this paper for this. So you can either use the kind of larger purpley snowflake piece, or you can use kind of the moodier piece on the back that had the salt on it. So kind of, whatever. Like I like that dark moody piece. I think this is kind of blah, so I'll probably use this side for mine. So, and these, I'm hoping they're cut right, but they might not be perfect. I meant for them to go edge to edge. So there's not supposed to be like a night of navy edge on this side. But it looks like this one's a little like a smidgy long on this. So, but I did mean for it to go, edge to edge and just have a little bit of night of navy peeking up on the top and the bottom. So you can glue those together whatever way you want. So what did Santa bring you guys? What was your favorite thing that Santa brought you, I guess?
Gift card.
Nice. Gift card. A gift card. Where's the gift card to, Jan?
I got a Visa and an Amazon.
Nice.
Because, you know, at this age, you pretty much buy what you want.
I know. Yes, I got a Starbucks gift card. That was nice. But I also got my husband. He's come a long way, that one. He got me some stuff from the Savannah Bee Company. Some like chapstick and I had mentioned like a month ago I was running out of hand cream, and he's like, it's all made here in the US. And it was so sweet. Like I was like, good job, babe. Like so that was really sweet.
But no glitter.
Oh no, he knows better now. He leaves the craft supply purchases to me. So
Yeah, Rick bought me a computer,
nice.
but I already have one.
Is this significantly better than the one you have?
According to him, and it's miniaturized.
Ah,
But I'm one of those crazy people. If it works, keep it.
yeah. I'm the same way. Like my husband will update his phone like every, I don't know, whatever. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like it works. I'm cool. I held on to my Chromebook. I had this one laptop forever. And finally it just kept dying. And I was like, oh God, I have to replace it. I don't want to replace it.
Right? Because it's a whole new learning.
I know. Yeah. And I ended up, my boss, he said he would go in with me 50-50 on a laptop and it could be mine, but it had to be like a Mac. It had to be like, he had all these things that it had to be because he was tired of me being on a Chromebook. And I was like, but I like my Chromebook. It is easy and I do not kill it. And, you know, like I'd had it for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And I was like, fine, I'll get the MacBook, but I had to learn a completely new operating system. Like I felt like an idiot for at least a month or two. Like,
Oh God.
yeah.
They did that at the office. I went from 1997 to a 2010 or completely out of my league. And then with a camera that you push on the top and it pops out.
Oh,
Let me turn on this monitor. Where is the
telling you.
computer?
Yeah, I definitely, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, yeah, I feel very much the same way. So
Now we're gonna have to tear apart the craft room and put the new computer in.
uh-oh.
And I keep on telling him it's the monitor that's broken because I can make noise with the computer,
Mm.
but I can't get any picture. So his idea was get a new computer.
You're like, well, no, thank you. All right. So I'm using Night of Navy for this one because I use Night of Navy for that little background. But you could use Misty Moonlight. You could use Pacific Point as another color in here. I'm telling you, like any blue you have is in this paper. Like Coastal Cabana, Bermuda Bay. I think it's like every single blue, but I just used, and I used the Thank You Snow Much, and it fits just right on these little tiny circles. And then I'm trying to remember how I did this. Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, how did I get that? So I taped down my piece of DSP and my Snowflake, and then I popped the sentiment up on dimensionals. So this is just all taped down with whatever you use, whether it's green glue or Tombow or, you know, whatever. I've been using more Tombow lately, trying to, you know, be a smart cookie. And I put it pretty far down, you know, where there's probably just a little white edge at the bottom, maybe a 1/4 inch or so. And then I just used the Tombow on the back of the Snowflake as well. I feel like it's like, I don't know, it's a little hard to glue without that.
Would glue dots be good?
Glue dots would totally work. Yes, totally. Glue dots would be good, or a wet glue, I think, is good. They just have a little bit of height to them. Like, I don't know. I feel like they're a little, yeah, glue dots would fit perfect on there. And this, especially on this one, because it's huge. So this is definitely a blingy card.
Love bling.
I know, girl. I got it. And then we add some rhinestones, and then we're done.
These would be cute earrings, these snowflakes you cut out for us. It's a good
Yeah.
size.
You could stick, I mean, they're pretty sturdy, actually. If you stuck 2 of these back to back to each other and like punched a tiny hole, I totally think this could work, you know? So
Oh. Challenge accepted.
I feel that way about the little acorns we got too. Those acorn, yeah, the acorn trinkets. I thought those would make the cutest earrings. And I ended up having like a bunch of extra, and I'm like, I'm gonna do something with those. I totally took some snowflakes we had a couple of years ago and made earrings out of them. Like, so cute. So next month's class is all about the snails. So we're doing the snail class. If you're interested, we can definitely talk about like if we need to shift the date and the time. I need to kind of look at a calendar and see kind of what's up. But I'm going to do, I don't do Valentine's Eve, like it's not my thing. But I can do cutesy Valentine. I can do, you know, funny Valentine. So all of that to say, we will do snails, but they could be for Valentine's or something else. So
Talking about the snail mail.
yes, snail mail all over it. The paper is adorable. The embellishments are adorable. So I've got I have a fierce design schedule for the next 8 more days of vacation I have. So I've got like, I'm designing a bunch of stuff. Because the other thing, so in the month of January, I'm going to do a retreat with the flowering cactus product medley. And so that'll be like an all-day retreat focused on the flowering cactus. And then in February, I'm doing a no stamping Super Bowl Saturday type thing. So we're going to do not no stamping, but like beginner stamping. So we're going to do the Memories and More kit, the Dandy Garden, the new one. We're going to do the new kit that has the gems on it. Let me show you those. Those are not pretty. And what's the third one I'm doing? It's also like a low stamping, no stamping type thing. This kit is actually really pretty. So I put these together because they've got these like foil vellum piece. Yeah, this is actually a really beautiful kit. And it's hard to appreciate that foil vellum, but it's really pretty. So this was fun. This was a fun one to put together. And then I'm doing a third one. I don't remember. It's in my notes. It's in my notes somewhere. Oh, it could be the coloring class I'm doing. Oh yeah, I'm doing a coloring class. I was like, I remember. Where's that? Yeah. So I'm going to do, the other thing I'm going to do is a coloring class with the black and white DSP that we're getting. And so I'm going to design cards around this. And I think, I haven't priced it yet, but I think everybody will get like half a pack of this. This paper's interesting because it's supposed to be for Valentine's Day, but it's gorgeous. And it's got sort of like, you know, florals.
Yeah, you're hilarious.
Yeah, I really avoid Valentine's
But
Day.
it's gorgeous.
But it's gorgeous. Like, I don't know what anyway, my hatred of Valentine's Day is deep and strong.
It's
so.
shining through.
Yeah, it's something, huh? I mean, this is amazing. Like we could just skip all the floral side and move on. But yeah, so we'll do some coloring. So that'll be the third class, will be like a coloring class.
Oh, that's cool. The different techniques to color in that kind of paper. That's totally useful. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. So because we had some really cute black and white papers over the last couple of years. And so I've done a few, but it's been quite a while since we've had a really nice black and white stack. So super excited about that. So I'm designing this week, and then I'm also updating my calendar, and then I'll send out my newsletter, and hopefully everything will be all shiny and updated. And it takes a while to get all those pieces together. So, but anyway, I'm excited. There's lots of fun stuff, and I'm going to do, so that's February is kind of the Super Bowl Saturday. And then March, I'm doing bingo. So I know a few of you have been to bingo. I know. Bingo. And then I don't know, I've got plans after that too, but that's at least the foreseeable, the next 3 months. That's as far out as I can think at this moment. So I wonder if I still have any holiday gemstones. I'm like, I might be out.
This project is so cute, Melissa. I love it.
I am so glad.
It turned out so cute.
Yay! How did everybody do?
I'm gonna make a Valentine one.
Nice.
I'm for real. I buy all the Valentine stamp sets and all the paper. I love Valentines.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Priscilla, that's really cute. So those are awesome.
Nice.
I loved that stamp set. I love the fonts on that. So glad you're friends. Like that was one of my, I really liked that one. So yay, I'm so excited. I'm glad everybody did well and you had fun. So these are, I think this is super useful. And you, like, once you've made one or two, you're like, oh, I could do it for this, or I could do it for this, or whatever. And it really is smart just to keep one of these in your paper area so that, you know, you can just pull it out and then recreate it. Because honestly, even looking at the diagrams, they're like, you know, but having a physical one just, you know, sitting around is super useful. So I feel like
you turned it over and then folded it in. Then it.
Oh, did you miss that part, Jan?
Yeah. at first when I put it together and I didn't turn the paper over so that
Yeah.
it was just, you didn't see any of the flaps. Why this doesn't make sense. And then she did it over and she flipped it. I thought, oh, that's where I went wrong.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because if you flip it all inward, then yeah, then you don't get to see the cool like contrast of the two. So yeah.
But it came along fast as soon as I figured it out.
Yeah, I feel like the minute you get it, then you're like, oh, okay, I get it. So, and I definitely, when we did this in person, I had to go around and like help quite a few people. Like, I was like, oh, here, let me, I could kind of see where they had gone wrong. I was like, oh, let's try this or let's do this. This is definitely more challenging to teach virtually than it would be in person. That's for sure. But we could get there. So, and by holding up your samples, I could be like, ah, yes, I see. So good job, guys. Well, so any questions, thoughts, ideas, comments, anything you're curious about?
Excited about the snail class.
Yeah.
I'm excited. That snail is so cute. And the dies are so cute, and the paper and the little enamel hearts that come with the set are really sweet. And I think everybody's got a catalog now. So I sent a few because I know a few people didn't have their catalog yet. So I think everybody's got one. Lynn, I'm going to drop one by for you this week. I know she's like, don't forget me. I have my 10 local people that I'm going to go do catalog drop-offs for this week because I was like, oh, these are my, and we can't order until January 5th, I think. So, which is weird that it's on Tuesday, but sure. So we still got, another week to oogle, before we have to do that. And then I'm going to do like an online, like catalog launch type thing on Facebook. And I might do one on Instagram, like separate. I might do 2 separate ones. But I will, I've got one set I'm going to showcase how to use, which is the mini messages set, because it's different, because it's one big stamp and one big die. And so, yeah. Did you get it, Jan?
Yeah.
Have you played with it yet?
I stamped it. I had to use my Misty because it was just, the block is huge.
Yeah, this is so it's designed as a background stamp. I mean, it's background stamp sized, and so you'd have to use your largest block, which is what, your F block or whatever. And I can't hold the F block. Like, it's not, I physically can't hold it. My hand's not yeah, my hand's not big enough. I need like an extra centimeter of a hand. So your options are, you can either have it flat and you could put your paper here and brayer your paper, which I've done before. So you could like put your piece of paper down. My only concern about that is when you've got such fine line sentiments on here, any kind of like wiggle or movement is going to make it look like poop. So then you've got to use your Stamparatus or something like that,
Yeah.
So, so I'll use the stamp. Oh yeah, nice. Excellent. Yep. And then the die is cuts out all of the sentiments at one time, which is insane. And the cutest thing I've seen is someone got like a fishing tackle box and she made a bunch of them. And then she had like each sentiment got its own little slot in the tackle box. And so then, so you're able to come in and you're able to die cut all of these because they don't all go together, right? Like, you're not going to send thinking of you with sympathy and prayers along with congratulations or hooray, it's your birthday, right? This is not really a background stamp set. Now, what you can do, I've seen people use it as a background stamp set, but they end up strategically blocking or covering like the weird ones that don't fit. So they'll like put some flowers here, and then like, okay, good. Like that, so I have seen them do it. I just think that it's really not meant to work that way. Cause it has anniversary, but what's nice is it has kind of all the sentiments that one person could need. So, nice way to knock out, a bunch of little sweet little sentiments. So, and they're definitely bigger than they are on the cover. I think they reduced it by 80% or something. Yeah. So 20%. But yeah. So anyway, I will be showing this off, and we'll make some fun cards with that. And then I'll also show the calendars and stuff too. So yeah, so just I'll update my calendar, and I'll definitely let you guys know. I think I've got everybody's contact info now. So and I think you're all on the newsletter list. If you're not getting the newsletter, let me know. But I think everybody's and I don't send it a lot. Like, I would love to send it once a week, but that doesn't happen. Maybe twice a month. If things are really great, 3 times a month, but I try not to inundate you guys. I know everybody gets a lot of email anyways, as it is. So,
Oh, hey, Melissa, do you
yeah.
mind if I tell everyone about the paper share, just in case they're not?
Yeah,
So
please,
I'm
please.
organizing the paper share for Melissa and Sarah. And we're gonna have 11 different sets of paper, and you get a 12 by 6 of each design in each of the 11 sets, except for the Dandy Gardens, because that's a 6 by 6. So for $33, you get a portion of 11 different sets of paper. So then you get like a sampling of almost everything in the new catalog and the celebration.
Which is really nice. I'm excited. So yes, thank you for coordinating that. And I need to send that out to the rest of the team in a newsletter. So, because your deadline is what, Tuesday, the 29th?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I need to send that out. So I was going to send out my monthly challenges and stuff to the team too. So yeah, I think paper samplers are great. It's a great way to get a little piece of stuff. And, not everybody can, get every single thing that they want, but you can have a little piece of everything, which is nice. So which celebration papers are you including in it?
The 2 florals, the black
yeah.
and the flower and fields, and what's the other floral called?
Bloom, something with a
Flowering
bloom.
blooms. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
that one, Priscilla. Look, Priscilla has them both.
Those 2. Lovely. So yeah, I really like the black, the one with all the black. It's really nice. So
Yeah, the colors they put with the black, I love them. They're great colors.
yeah, they did a nice job. So, and those are two very different papers for sure. I think the back of the blooms is more like geometric. I think it's less floral. So because I think that's the one issue every spring. People are like, oh my God, how many flowers do we need? I'm like, all the flowers. We need all the flowers.
I'm good with all flowers too.
Flowers. Yeah, so celebration will start on Tuesday as well. And you have the opportunity to earn stamp sets or paper or combo sets. There's one that has like a stamp set and a paper. Yeah, the berries. Mm-hmm.
So pretty.
I like the paper a lot. I was like, ugh, berries. Who needs berry paper? And then I got it. I was like, oh, I really like it. So yeah, I really like the flip side as well. I always like the flip side. I'm that person. I'm like, this is okay, but if we flip it over, I really like it. So I'm why they invented the flip side of paper. So but yeah, so if you're interested in the paper share, definitely let Sarah know. And then I'm going to send it out to the rest of the team too. So, but thanks y'all. Thanks for joining. I'll stop the recording somewhere. I don't remember where, maybe on my phone. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, Lynn has a question.
Oh, hey Lynn, what's up?
I left you several messages on chat.
Oh, I need to check that.
Okay.
Oh, just me. Well, okay. I'll check that out before I close the chat. Because once I close the chat, then I don't know where it goes. So that's always fun. So then they go bye-bye. So
very nice.
Good. Well, good job, everybody. Way to go. And hopefully I'll see you next month. So
Here's the new year.
Happy
New Year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
2021. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.